All right, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily. My name's Austin. In today's video, I want to keep you updated on some of the most important crypto news stories happening in this space. We're going to talk about Coinbase. We have a major update involving Polygon, also regulation in Binance, Bitcoin, Cardano, and much more. If you're interested in making money with cryptocurrency, hit subscribe, join us on our road to 1 million, and let's jump in. Starting with our top story of the day, Coinbase has just announced they will buy $500 million in crypto, put it on their balance sheet, as well as invest 10% of all future profits into digital assets. This is major. And just so you know it's real, here is the direct announcement right from their CEO. We recently received board approval to purchase over $500 million of crypto on our balance sheet to add to our existing holdings, and we'll be investing 10% of all profits going forward in crypto. I expect this percentage to keep growing over time as the crypto economy matures. And think about it, Coinbase has to make these sort of investments public now because they are a public company. But next question, are they just adding Bitcoin, or are they truly adding multiple cryptocurrencies? Well, a blog post published by Coinbase on the same day announced that the move will establish the exchange as the first publicly traded company to hold Ethereum, to hold DeFi tokens and proof-of-stake assets on its balance sheet. So ETH holders, proof-of-stake coins, DeFi coin holders like this. In a direct quote, "Our investments will be continually deployed over a multi-year window using a dollar cost averaging strategy. We are long-term investors and will only divest under select circumstances such as an asset delisting from our platform." So Coinbase is saying that other than us needing to delist a coin from our exchange, i.e. regulatory scrutiny, we are holding these cryptocurrencies on our balance sheet for the long run. Final thoughts on this is, the post adds that future investments may be informed by its customers' holdings, suggesting Coinbase may add an asset to its balance sheet should users make significant custodial deposits of a given cryptocurrency. What? So they're saying that if we see incredible buying demand for Cardano, for example, if we see that demand from our users, man, we would probably want to add that to our balance sheet as well. And I'm glad they said this, that Coinbase will make its trades on third-party platforms or via its over-the-counter trading desk to avoid creating conflicts of interest with its own customers. Give me your thoughts on this. Give me a comment down below. In my opinion, why wouldn't Coinbase do this? Especially now that they are a publicly traded company. Why wouldn't they be the example, set the stage? Pretty cool. Pretty bullish. And next piece of equally big news for DeFi. Ethereum scaling solution Polygon to launch a DAO to unite all DeFi platforms. So Polygon will tap into its own $100 million DeFi fund to promote interoperability and adoption, as well as airdrop a new governance token to users. So this is uniting everybody. Chainlink is already in, Aave's already in, Sushi already in, and they are airdropping a new token, which you may be able to get. Just as a reminder, a DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization which spreads governance responsibilities across a distributed network rather than in the hands of a centralized authority. So instead of having one company in control, a DAO puts the people in control. Today, Polygon announced plans for a DAO that it believes can unite disparate DeFi platforms and services via shared architecture, along with onboarding the next 100 million users to Polygon. In other words, what Polygon believes is good for DeFi should be good for Polygon in return, and the project aims to pump money into the DAO to further those aims. So Polygon is saying to DeFi, hey guys, we all want the same thing. Why don't we share some of this architecture and be stronger together? In a direct quote, Polygon's overarching intention is to decentralize specific internal decision-making and invite the community to have a say in the ongoing development of the Polygon DeFi sector. And like I said, in terms of who is already involved, already Polygon has tapped several of its partners to help establish the DeFi DAO, including decentralized Oracle Network Chainlink is on board, as is Polygon-driven lending market Aave on board, plus Ethereum-based decentralized exchanges SushiSwap and QuickSwap. So if you hold any of these tokens, this is a very, very good sign. And in terms of how you possibly could get airdropped this new governance token, the project plans to airdrop new DAO governance token to existing Polygon users as the organization formalizes and takes shape. As this new DAO progresses, I'll keep you updated. Hey, and just as a reminder, for those of you in the San Diego area tomorrow, come have a beer with us. San Diego Crypto Networking Meetup, 3 p.m. this Saturday, 8/21 on the harbor. Event is outside, and if you're reading this, you are invited. I will link the details down below, but hope to see you there. It is tomorrow. And let's keep moving. Before we get to Cardano, before we get to Binance, another top NBA basketball pick has just been paid in Bitcoin via a BlockFi sponsorship deal. And why this matters to you is because it was not but just 5-10 years ago where athletes would only accept sponsorships from Gatorade or major shoe companies. Gatorade or Nike, that was it. Now they want to be paid in Bitcoin and they're asking for sponsorships from major crypto companies. Top NBA draft pick Cade Cunningham signed a sponsorship deal with crypto firm BlockFi Thursday that will see the up-and-coming Pistons point guard receive his signing bonus in Bitcoin. And think how many people look up to these athletes. Now, BlockFi wouldn't say how much Cunningham's Bitcoin signing bonus was worth, but BlockFi does intend to collaborate with the former Oklahoma State University star on educational and promotional videos through their multi-year deal. So Cade Cunningham will also be educating his audience as well over the next few years on the value of Bitcoin. Pretty cool. And this is a perfect segue to give a shout out to sponsor of the channel, BlockFi. Have you picked up your Bitcoin rewards card yet? And if not, why not? Do you not like accumulating Bitcoin? Because with this card, every single time you make a purchase, you can earn Bitcoin back on that purchase. Earn an unlimited 1.5% back in Bitcoin on every purchase with a BlockFi Rewards Visa Signature credit card. See if you're pre-approved with no impact to your credit score. I have a link down below in the video description. Check it out. Check out the card. This is such a great way to accumulate passively. And the reason that I think this is the best Bitcoin rewards credit card out there is because there's no annual fees, which cannot be said for many of the competitors, as well as no foreign transaction fees. And you can earn up to 3.5% back in Bitcoin during the first 3 months. Again, if you're in the US, there's a link down below. Take advantage and think about how much Bitcoin you would have accumulated over this last year if every single purchase you made had at least 1.5% Bitcoin back. Pretty cool. Link down below. Next piece of breaking news for Binance. All Binance users are now subject to immediate KYC verification. The crypto exchange will limit services for existing users unless they adhere to the new requirements. And I think we can guess why this is happening. Binance has been in the regulatory crosshairs of jurisdictions across the globe amid claims of it operating unlicensed businesses. As remediation of the ongoing scrutiny, the crypto exchange has publicly announced new Know Your Customer requirements for all users on the platform. In a direct quote, effective immediately, all new users are required to complete intermediate verification to access Binance products and service offerings, including cryptocurrency deposits, trades, and withdrawals. So not just withdrawing your money. If you want to complete just a trade, we need to know who you are. So what this means to you as an average crypto holder is, in a sense, this is positive because in the long run, there was probably no way around this. And Binance is saying, hey, we'll play ball. We're not going to fight you. We want to have access to the regulated world too. Now, a lot of hedge funds and macro investors are saying that they like this. Binance KYC is bullish, means they will be looked upon much more favorably by regulators globally. Know your bull. They like this. But many lawyers are saying, well, too little, too late. For context, BitMEX announced mandatory KYC in August of 2020. 2 months later, criminal charges were filed. So we will see. Give me your thoughts on this down below. We will see. Next piece of quick but significant news for Cardano. Cardano hits a new all-time high as Charles Hoskinson fights off critics. So obviously, if you've been checking the price over just this last day, the price of ADA has skyrocketed by another 17.4% over the last day, reaching a new all-time high of $2.54 in the early hours on Friday. Now, by the time you're watching, I have no clue what the ADA price will be. We all obviously know that Cardano is targeting a September 12th, 2021 upgrade, bringing smart contracts to Cardano. And I guess point is, just to put this into perspective, that Cardano just this year is up nearly 1,300%. We might see a possible buy the rumor, sell the news. We might see a mini dip the day or a day before these smart contracts launch. I'm not saying it will happen. I just want this audience to always be prepared for everything. Anyway, I guess give me your thoughts down below. That is the video. My name's Austin. See you tomorrow, and be ready for 2 different interviews to drop tomorrow. One with Anthony Pompliano and another with growth lead at Kraken, Dan Held, both friends of the channel. 2 interviews dropping tomorrow. See you then.